Yes, yes, Salakia, the first recording, in part one, Satan just pretty much hit the stop button, in the midst of me doing the lesson. But as I was saying, you know, as far as faith, just to reiterate the definition of faith, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So here it is. You see these men out there, in rough garments, sackcloth, if you will. You don't know them from a can of paint. However, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's pouring out of them just makes sense, and you understand it, and it clicks with your spirit. That showcases a great deal of faith, as opposed to you just believing on an individual because of his status quo. Even during the book of, I believe, Galatians, during the time of the Apostle Paul, you had certain men that learned, privately because they was of great reputation. How the Apostle Paul taught them quietly because they were of great reputation. Now, say for an example, if Jay-Z all of a sudden believes he's an Israelite, or he starts speaking upon the Israelites, and say if he joined Great Millstone, all the people will want to join Great Millstone because of the renown and the name that Jay-Z has, not not because of the knowledge, wisdom, or understanding that he actually possesses. So that's why the Lord is dealing with the lowly, the Lord is dealing with the poor, the Lord is dealing with the underdog. You know, but the last and final scripture I want to grab is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 6. It says, "Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich." So better is the poor man that walketh up in his uprightness. He has morals. He rehearsed the righteous acts. He has integrity. He's out there on the highways and byways. He's out there reproving, rebuking with all long suffering. Better is that man than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. Here it is, perverseness, though he may have a lot of money, however, he's committing adultery. He may have all of this money and he's smoking weed. He's having all of this money and he sells drugs on the side, or he's killing people. He's committing sacrifices. He's doing rituals and things of that nature for him to keep his money. The Lord is dealing with the poor. However, he's walking in the uprightness. And at the end of the day, the Lord's going to make that poor man rich, in the kingdom of heaven. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the elect. Salakia for the interruption, and having to do a part two, but that's the spirit of the Lord. So it's not a thing of being depressed, of not having much financially on the side, because we possess something much greater, and that's the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which is the true riches. And and here it is. This is an investment that we doing through the spirit. We sowing, these lessons, we doing this work in hopes to receive salvation and us being rewarded for our works. However, we do have the parable of the unprofitable servant, because we're doing what we're supposed to do as Israelites, and that's just and that is to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. However, the Lord said he is gonna bless us with that penny, which is the kingdom, which is salvation. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, salutations, and blessings to the elect. Shalom.